Hey everyone, this is Minion from Dead Parrots. I just want to go over today on a topic that is often discussed on Discord, and it is how to beat the 4 square or island bases that we find pretty commonly. These first few postings here are all the way back in August when this base started popping up, and it has morphed into a few others, but I want to show you some ways to beat it. First here is a defense from Dead Parrots, and Sneaky Bastards came in with a shattered Govaho attack. Some of these attacks get a little bit crazy with the amount of troops that everyone is using, and the variety, but it looks like he is coming in shattered from, he's pushing in with that wall wrecker from just a little bit beyond 12 o'clock. His goal is to first take out the eagle and to build a nice wedge here for his hogs. And he wants to do just like any other hog attack. He wants to kill the queen, and he wants to neutralize those enemy clan castle troops. So he coming in, working nice and patiently, poisoned the clan castle troops, dealt with them. It's a damaged clan castle. So as his royals come in, he's a bit brave here. He's pretty confident he's going to get those baby dragons, and the queen's going to eventually take care of them. But now he's got an entire quadrant of this base cleared, and he can bring his hogs in. So he brings his hogs in from about 10 o'clock or so, and he is going to work these hogs around counterclockwise. He has had intel, so he knows where the traps are on this base, which is very helpful, because obviously a double set of giant bombs with a few other of those little bombs in there will wipe out his entire hog army. So he knows where to lay down his heal spells, and he knows what other curveballs that Manny might have here on his base. Got some skellies following him, and he's got his troops very well healed up. This is an impressive 11v11 attack, and it is just moving on. And while that one is finishing up, I want to let you know of the other hits that you're going to see in this video. We have 2 other island base 12v12 hits. One is a Queen Walk Lalo, and the other is, I'm going to call it a CWL modified dragbat. CWL, the new Supercell CWL is tricky because it's fresh. You have no intel. You've got 1 hit per 1 clanmate, and you have to make some modifications to your attacks because of that. And then I have, by special request, a 10v12 intel hit on one of these island bases, and followed up by a 12v12 dragbat hit. So let's let this one start to progress. Same idea. Come in, notch out one of those 4 squares, clear out a quadrant so that you can funnel your troops. So this, instead of using golems and bowlers and witches and things like that, he is going to use his queen and his warden as just working it as a queen walk, and he uses the king and that other loon to start creating that funnel to get the queen and the warden to come up into that channel there in the middle. This particular base is pretty vulnerable to lalo because of the positioning of the ADs. They're fairly interiorly positioned, so that's going to allow for nice hound pathing. So there he's got the enemy clan castle coming out, got the poison down. Queen is healed up, and she is doing her work, taking care of the clan castle. Now she's going to step up and take care of the king. It's not going to matter too much because it is a lalo, so as an air attack goes, the king's not going to do very much. But she's going to keep on taking care of business, really. She's just moving on right along. And he's just now put the slammer in. That slammer has a ton of hit points, so it's going to soak up a lot of damage from that town hall. Ryo's got a very upgraded base, so you know, that Giga Tesla can do a lot of damage to loons, but it's not too much for the slammer. And the loons that came out now, really nice touch here is bringing in that baby dragon to clear off that last inferno. So this base is white, and really no need to go into double time because he just now got down that last defense. So 20 seconds left, and it's just clean up now. It's a nice attack by the sneaky bastards. So our next hit is going to be UA, and this is the one that I was mentioning earlier. He modifies his hit to because of CWL and because he only gets one hit. So what he does here, instead of coming in from the south like most people would for these island based or these 4-square bases, is he comes in from the north. And the reason he does this is, well, there's no intel. He doesn't know where the traps are. He wants to make sure that he secures the 2-star. So he goes after that town hall first. The E-Drag is doing a nice job clearing out the 9 o'clock area. It's going to bounce some of that chain lightning off that big storage. And the queen steps up, takes the inferno. And before you know it, you have yourself a very nice funneling path. Dragons are down, the loon's down, the warden's down, the slammer's down, and he is going to sweep across this base. Excellent funnel. And now he can focus on his spells. He's not too worried about the enemy clan castle troops. The dragon should take care of that. UA does a really neat job with his loons. It's kind of hidden, but right there at about 7 o'clock, he has a distraction loon on that wizard tower. That's going to help keep those bats alive. Also, earlier on in this attack, UA used, I don't know, called the coconut loon, I suppose. It's a loon that comes in and sweeps out any SAMs to take care of any air mines, keep those funneling troops up alive. He used one at 12 o'clock for a baby dragon, and he used one also at 9 o'clock for the E-Drag. That's the death of any attack is almost always messing up the funnel. So on these fresh hits, on these CWL hits, when you only get one chance per base, you have to go extra conservative. And UA does that, and he does a fine job. This is one phenomenal attack, and I'm very excited to share it with you. As this is finishing up, I want to preview the next hit. The next hit is done by me, and it is a 10v12 intel hit. Now, with any intel hit, the primary goal is to expose the traps. You know that somebody is going to be attacking after you. So everything else is bonus, but at a minimum, you need to show Teslas where they're located, any SAM traps, expose the enemy clan castle troops, and just get a good feel for what this base has to throw at you. I bring in loons from, well, all around the clock. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock. I also bring in a hound from 12 just to clear my pathing for my flyway for my blimp, just because so often there's a tornado trap there by the town hall, and I do not want my blimp to be hung up or my loons to be exposed to having to waste time spinning round and round and then fail on taking down the town hall. So after I do a little bit of intel and try to expose some traps, the rest, is bonus. If you can, as a Town Hall 10, throw down a 2-star, that just opens up a world of possibilities for your war. If you can get a high enough percentage, you may not even have a Town Hall 12 come in and try and triple. This base seemed particularly vulnerable to dragbat, So I went ahead and tried to intel that. So I took a look to see about bombs and traps and Teslas. As this attack progresses, if you take a look at my percentage, I'm to 46%. I need to get to 51% to pop the Teslas. And right there, 52, all my Teslas are popped. So even if I could not get into the very core of the base, if I can get to 51%, I know that I can pop those Teslas. I've got minions coming in. They've been down for a while, just doing percentage. And I've got the Eagle artillery going off. I know as a Town Hall 10 that my attack is going to be over before that Eagle is really going to matter to my troops. I just try to get those percentage before I get to 180 troops. And there we go, 60%, 10v12 intel hit. Setting up Steve, same base. He is going to do our big attack here. He's the one that's coming in behind me. I've shown him the traps. He knows at 3 o'clock there's a Tesla farm. I was not able to show the tornado trap, so that's still a mystery, but he knows it's going to be somewhere that my troops were not. Now, Steve is setting up that flyway. He's got his dragons down, his slammer down, his loons down, and he is going to work his troops on in. And he's got the drag down, the bat bomb is going off, and it's going to clear out a massive portion of this base. So as this attack progresses, you can see how Steve is doing. One thing that really helps with these attacks is not to troop watch. You know, don't do the first portion of your attack, wait, and then do the next portion. So like, don't do the funnel, wait till the funneling troops are dead to start the next portion of your attack. If you can, just keep, plugging on, give your troops a mission and let them carry it out. So Steve is working on here. He's nearly got the base leveled, and great job, Steve. Awesome attack. And this is something else to see, that Sam going round and round and round. On a side note, well, not really a side note, but JN Awesome does a great Queen Walk Hog attack. I'm going to try to link that to my video so you can take a look at his. And my next video coming up will be a CWL recap. So thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you again. Bye.